Hello, young man. I'm glad you're here to listen to my story. A story of struggle, of perseverance, and of overcoming one of the most debilitating challenges that can face anyone: perfectionism. You see, being a hero, being someone who is looked up to, who is expected to always get it right, can be a heavy burden to bear. And I know this from personal experience. Growing up, I was always driven to be the best, to excel in every area of my life. I was a straight-A student, a talented athlete, and a dedicated musician. But with this drive to succeed came a darker side. A fear of failure, a fear of not being good enough. And this fear, this anxiety, it began to consume me. I would spend hours, even days, working on a single task, trying to get it just right, trying to make it perfect. But no matter how hard I tried, I could never quite seem to reach that elusive goal of perfection. And the more I struggled, the more frustrated I became. I would get angry with myself. I would doubt my abilities, and I would wonder if I was truly cut out for this whole hero thing. I mean, what kind of hero can't even get it right? It wasn't until I had a bit of a wake-up call, a moment of clarity, that I realized that perfectionism was not only holding me back, but it was also suffocating me. I was so focused on being perfect that I was forgetting to enjoy the journey, to appreciate the process, to learn from my mistakes. And that's when it hit me. Perfection is not the goal, it's the enemy. You see, perfectionism is a myth, a lie that we tell ourselves. It's a way of thinking that says, if I can just get this one thing right, if I can just achieve this one goal, then I will be happy. Then I will be fulfilled. But the truth is, there is no such thing as perfection. There is only progress, only improvement, only growth. And so, I made a decision. I decided to let go of my need for perfection, to let go of my fear of failure. I decided to focus on the process, to enjoy the journey, to learn from my mistakes. And you know what? It was liberating. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I began to approach my training, my missions, my life with a new mindset. I no longer saw failure as a bad thing, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become better. I began to take risks, to try new things, to experiment. And you know what? I started to see results. I started to see progress. I started to feel fulfilled. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that I don't still struggle with perfectionism from time to time. But what I am saying is that it's worth it. It's worth it to let go of that need for perfection, to let go of that fear of failure. Because when you do, when you allow yourself to be imperfect, to be human, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You start to see that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to not have all the answers. You start to see that it's okay to ask for help, to seek guidance, to learn from others. And you start to see that it's okay to be yourself, to be unique, to be different. So, I wanted to leave you with a challenge today. I want to challenge you to let go of your need for perfection. I want to challenge you to focus on the process, to enjoy the journey, to learn from your mistakes. I wanted to challenge you to take risks, to try new things, to experiment, because the truth is, the only way to truly fail is to give up. The only way to truly fail is to give up. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. So don't give up. Keep pushing forward, keep striving for greatness. But don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. Don't be afraid to be imperfect. And if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're not good enough, just remember that you're not alone. Remember that we all struggle with perfectionism, with anxiety, with self-doubt. Remember that we all have our own unique challenges, our own unique struggles. But also remember that we all have the power to choose. We all have the power to choose how we respond to those challenges, how we respond to those struggles. We all have the power to choose to let go of perfectionism, to choose to focus on the process, to choose to enjoy the journey. So, I hope this talk has been helpful to you. I hope it has given you a new perspective, a new way of thinking. I hope it has inspired you to let go of your need for perfection, to let go of your fear of failure. And I hope it has reminded you that you are not alone, that we are all in this together. And if you feel this talk helpful, Don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.